Today I want to talk about Black Friday as an Amazon influencer. Now I'm going to do a full video on this over on my new channel, Creator Side Income. So if you want all the details and the numbers and the analysis, you'll have to go over there for that. In this video, I want to talk about why Amazon influencer Black Friday this year was the most disappointing day I've had so far on the platform. Just walk you through my experience. First, I have to back up and give you some context because I suspect many of you, like me, have been doing this for a while, and so you had certain expectations going into Black Friday, going into November, the holiday season, Q4, and I want to tell you about my expectations, what has happened for me. So I started over a year ago now on the Amazon Influencer Program. Last November, December is where I started getting excited, realizing there was real money here, and if I put in actual effort, I could capitalize on that and make some extra income for me and my family. So I did that, I buckled down, and I treated it as a job for a year, and I made really good money. So that's where I'm at. Now, let's go back to January. In January, I actually set some goals for the year based on what I had seen in my first couple months. And so my goal for 2023 was to create somewhere between 50 and 100 videos a month consistently. In January, I had 100 videos completed to start the month. The month of January earned me about $1,400. $1,400 on 100 videos. You could see where if you scaled that out for a year and went from 100 videos to 1,000 videos, that's a 10x, right? So if you had $1,400 and you scaled that up 10x, that would be $14,000. So I was thinking that was a real possibility that if I worked really hard, I could have a $14,000 month with over 1,000 videos. Now, I also thought, what if I get better at making videos? What if my quality goes up, my conversion rate goes up? What if I'm able to drive traffic, etc.? Then maybe I could even do 10, 20, 50% better. So I was thinking, realistically, a $15,000 month on 1,000 videos, that was doable. And so my pie in the sky for the year was, I kind of graphed that out over the year. And I thought, okay, it's gonna grow a little at a time, but if everything goes according to the numbers I was seeing, and remember, this was a year ago, according to those numbers, having a $65,000 year was within the realm of possibility. It truly was possible. And so with that in mind, we set milestone goals and things to celebrate. So if we had a $100 day, we were gonna go do this as a family. If we had a $200 day, we're gonna do this. If we had $1,000 in a month, if we had $2,000 in a month, $5,000 in a month. So we set all these benchmark goals. And I remember specifically thinking, by the end of the year, I should be to this point where I could have my first $1,000 day in November. And so we set, after consulting with the kid, the thing they wanted to do most was go to a resort. We had done this actually a year ago, and it was an amazing experience where we swam with dolphins and rays, and we could have as much food as we wanted. It was super cool. And the kid said, we want to do that again. So if there's a $1,000 day, let's go to a resort again. So we put that on our sheet. And then I started thinking, okay, this is possible. And in fact, looking now, last Black Friday of 2022, I made $11. So I didn't have a true comparison because I only had like 40 videos at that time. I had heard from others and I'd seen numbers where I thought what happens on Black Friday is in November, you're gonna see an upswing in just clicks in general and earnings in general because it's the shopping season. And so what I was expecting was about double November from what I was getting in September and into October. And then with Black Friday, what I was seeing is about 3 times a good day is what you could expect for Black Friday because people shop like crazy on Black Friday. So your clicks go way up, your earnings go way up. So that was realistically, I was thinking by November, I could be averaging $500, $600 a day. And then if we 2x that, we're looking at potentially $1,000 a day average is the best case scenario, but more realistically $500 a day. But then with Black Friday, 2 or 3x that. So I was looking at $1,000 to as high as maybe $2,000 on Black Friday with 1,000 videos. So that's your context. Now let's fast forward. I actually overachieved on all the things I could control. So I have well over 1,200 videos. Actually, I'm coming right up on 1,300 videos now. As the year has gone on, earnings per video has gone down dramatically. It's about 25% what it used to be in January. And so rather than having a $10,000 month, with the same number of videos, you would have $2,500 in a month, just because there's more people on the platform. And again, that's with my video quality going up, with doing more product research and understanding what sells on Amazon. So really, 25% is pretty good. It could be 10 to 20%. And so I can be happy with what I'm seeing. But coming into November, I was expecting, even a few months ago, even back in July when I had 800 videos and was averaging $250 a day, I was thinking, all right, if I can go from 800 to 1200, that $250 a day is going to be up to $350 to $400 a day. November's still going to be awesome. Well, things have continued to change since July, where there's more competition on platform. There are less carousel spots. The carousels keep getting moved around. I think viewer confidence in videos has gone down. And so just earnings across the board have gone down for influencers. But even with that, things did pick up in November, and I got to where I was averaging over $200 a day again, and maybe on track to have my best month ever, which would be really great. And then we get here to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, I hadn't thought about this before, but on Thanksgiving Day, there's very little shipping. So your numbers actually go down, which is sad, but then you're like, Black Friday will be better. Well, if you consider that part of the reason Black Friday is so good is because it's evening out from what you would have made on Thanksgiving Day. So people purchase those things on Thanksgiving and then it ships out a day or two later. Well, then your Black Friday numbers are actually lower because they're including your Thanksgiving numbers and your Black Friday numbers. So even if you had $1,000 a day on Black Friday, if you only made $100 or $50 on Thanksgiving, then you're really only having a Black Friday of $500 or $600, right? So that's what happened with me. My numbers went way down on Thanksgiving. I made $60, and then my Black Friday numbers were actually my best day ever, barely $415, which was about half of what I was expecting a couple months ago. It was about a fourth or a fifth of what I was expecting 6 months ago. And so while I'm thrilled that I made $415 a day on on-site commissions and another $40, which is my best day so far on off-site commissions, that $450 that I made from Black Friday is actually super, super disappointing. Now, again, I'm going to get into the specifics of this, the numbers, and talk about my forecast for the future of the Amazon Influencer Program. I'm going to do that over on the channel Creator Side Income. It's a new channel, it's growing, it's dedicated just to side hustle, so I hope you'll go over there and subscribe to that channel. I'm putting out some really awesome content there. So I'll see you over there soon. Thanks, bye.